So good evening. Welcome back to another video, and going to do the player ratings from yesterday's game between Liverpool and Newcastle United. And you know what to do, guys. And do hit the like button, do subscribe, and also leave the comments in your live section. What's your player rating? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly through the names, and then you just tell us what he's worth out of 10. Yeah. I mean, you can bitch and mourn, but you can get involved in it as well, and I'll make a decision after that. But before I do that, I mean, like I said, last night's game, in my opinion, I thought we played well, and we gave it our all. It was a spirited effort, but Liverpool showed a bit of class in the end, and Trent proved that yesterday with that goal. But I thought about it over yesterday. I had to digest it, and there's a few controversial moments in the game, especially in the first half, and again, people telling us you got to play to the whistle, yeah. But if you have a head injury, you stop the game immediately. And Mike Dean, it's all about him, by the way. Didn't do that at all whatsoever, sort of, and you kind of take a chance. And I thought it was woeful yesterday. I thought he handled it poorly yesterday. It's all about him. Check about the third goal, when he got out of the way, but Trent's shot, he would have made a flipping dummy. And it is what it is, I'm afraid. But at the end of the day, we lost the game by 3-1. We was banging trouble, yeah. And again, individual mistakes allowed us Liverpool to go 2-1 up. If you look at the second goal, Joe Lynn played a back pass to Jonathan Shelby. He did a no-show back pass. Didn't realise the man was there. And then, obviously, the backer made a save. And then, not to home, make it 2-1. My God, it's just crazy. But if you can just call out individual errors, then we'd be okay, guys. Do you know what I mean? But we have dropped a lot of points from winning positions as well. Like the game against West Ham, 2-1 up, lost 4-2, 2-1 up against Southampton, and only drew 2s each. Yeah, goal up against Watford, and only drew 1s each. Yeah, you look at the games we've been winning against Norwich, we dropped 2 points there. Yeah, I could figure 1 or 2 more, but I'm not going to go through it. But it is what it is. We've dropped about 10, 12 points this season, and you cannot afford to drop those many points while you're at the bottom of the table. Yeah, especially when you're sitting bottom. And that's how it is. Yeah, but it's been kind of quiet today. We've got Nicky Hammond. It's going to be the temporary transfer advisor. Yeah, still can't get a director of football. Yeah, we linked about 5 or 6 of them. And yet, we haven't got a full-time director of football. Yeah. And Man Staveley and the Saudis been there for 2 months. Yeah. First of all, I'm glad they're here, but they must know who's going to be. But they will learn from this, and they like to take their time. I get that. But if you want Emanalo, go and get him. This guy is absolutely a brilliant director of football. He's won things with Chelsea, with Monaco as well. Like bringing young players and turn them to world stars. But at the end of the day, I get a few people come up to us and say, oh, what they want is a yes man. That's all they want, a yes man. But I don't know, got about 10, 11 people watching at the minute. I need some more people than that. Hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to try and get a last on call Jade tomorrow for the match preview around about 3 o'clock. So please keep your eyes peeled for that. And I think I should be the first one I'll be doing on a live stream. Or she might be on someone else's, yeah, but it is what it is. And there's no press conference reactions today with Eddie Howe because it was quite late. It got back late last night and we just had one a day. I wonder if we're going to have it tomorrow morning on a Saturday. So if that's the case, I'll be right on it. I'll be definitely right on it 100%. Yeah, but I don't want people to be asking COVID questions all the way through. It's got to be football questions. We all know what's going on with COVID. Yeah, 5 games has been cancelled. It's been postponed. Yeah, and they're going to have a meeting on Monday with the Premier League on Monday to see what's going to go on. But they need to sort it out very, very soon. I know people are saying, we're going to miss the football sort of thing, stop this and t'other. But if it's going to get postponed for a couple of weeks, then we're going to miss the games of Man United and Everton, Southampton. And Pep Guardiola's got COVID as well. Exclusive. He's waiting for the test results, by the way. And what if he gets it? What if he gets be positive? Would the game's thing is still ahead about it? Do you know what I mean? Crazy, man. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I really, really don't. I'll go for the comments, by the way. I got Joel Linton. We don't have a style of play under Eddie Howe. If we play our teams the seasons of new managers have had a new manager bounce, we haven't. That's because it's not Eddie's players, by the way. It's not his players. Yeah, they have tried to improve, but the bottom line is, I'm not being funny, but they need to get that sorted out very, very soon. Let's be honest. And let's hope new players will do it with Eddie in next month, because we are going to need new players. Simple as that. So a flag for the player ratings, so I can get involved as well, which I think is fair. Hey, Big J, Starty Crew. You had one yet. So the best you need is Alan Pease. Pudding. How can you play against Rev? That was a Liverpool fan. Yeah, he's a Tranmere fan, Mark, by the way. He's from the rule, and he's supposed to Tranmere. I'm pretty sure that you cannot referee a game if you support that particular team. It's like Mark Clattenburg, when he used to be a referee. You cannot referee Newcastle games. He's a Toon fan. But talking about Stotty, sorry about that. I'm going to try one as well as a Stotty key. I'm going to try it as well next time. Hopefully for the Man U game, if the game goes ahead, by the way. I've got Jules here. John will be okay. I'm canny, mate. I don't worry about so much about few hours. And he said the same thing yesterday, by the way. And I think you're both right. Just do content and you'll get them, no doubt. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. To soft UFC, you need to start calling these refs like John. Lee, I'll tell you something, mate. All right? This referee, Mike Dean, I've got history with him. Do you know what I mean? This referee is the worst referee I've seen in a long, long time. And let's be real, it's all about him. He's the most arrogant referee I've ever seen in my life. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But at the end of the day, you're not going to change him. I just hope he retires. I really do. Because football nowadays, it's gone way past him. Yeah? He could have stopped the game. And he could have given a penalty away as well. He could have given us a penalty for Trent's tackle on Fraser. Yeah, he got the ball first just, but he also got the man as well. But the bottom line is, had it been the other way around, Salah was brought down by themselves. Exactly the same thing. Liverpool would have got a penalty. There's also been sent off. I can guarantee you that right away. Because you know why? Because they look after the big six. Some sit, done it. Some sit. But I'm definitely going to call these referees out. I don't normally talk about referees, but the bottom line is, I have to. Because Mike Dean, for me, is the worst referee. I don't want him ever officiated our games ever again. Never. I've got Ryan here. Surprised Newcastle are even invited to do this Premier League meeting. I tell them to get stuff. I don't tell them to get on with it. I just tell them to get on with it. Do you know what I mean? What do you want us for? It's for the big six. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Can't see much on that one, man. But we'll see what happens on Monday. John, have you heard of Nick Hammond? What do you think? He was at Celtic as a chief exec. Yeah? I don't think he did okay. But as a transfer guru, if that's that sort of thing, I'm not too sure. We need someone who's going to be a winner. And this guy ain't a winner sort of thing. We needed a permanent chief exec. But you never know. If he does the job, then you may promote him. I don't know. But we see what happens on that. But we'll see. How are you, Daniel? Hope you're okay, mate. Good evening, John. Good evening to you, my guy. Hope you're okay. I'll go into the player range in a minute, but you can also join in. All the other managers isn't there. All the other managers isn't there. Players, but they have all improved. Yeah, just give Eddie time, mate. Give Eddie time. Hi, Jim Mountain. The last 3-4 refs are some clear pens, free kicks, and cards to opposition, in my opinion. That's true. Do you know what it is, right? They just stick it up against us. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being funny, but they got it all for Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? It's because going to take over. I don't know, but one thing I'm going to say, right? But Eddie Howe seems a bit peed off with decisions going against us. Yeah? One of these days, we're going to get a decision, and it's going to work for us. Yeah, that minute, it just hasn't happened for Newcastle. But again, they need to fix up very, very quickly. Otherwise, these managers are really going to rip them apart. I'm telling you. He put an end of an FA charge. So what? So what? Take the charge. So I got Thomas even to Thomas, who came mate. Yeah, Norwich have had a real manager bounce. They have. But have they lost the last 2 games, by the way? I'm not scoring. Wow. Back to earth for Norwich. They got some tough games coming up, by the way. I think Arsenal got Arsenal as well. I think they've got to play Chelsea, I think. I could be wrong on that. But we'll see. We'll see on Hey Mountain, Jules, and everyone saying hello. I'm going to do the player ratings in a minute, so I've got to smash it up soon. And yeah, getting ready for my rant. Oh, good luck, man. If it's just passion. Oh, the way I got Brian J. Harry John, head up, son. You got 12 people who want to listen to you, mate. So you should proud 13. Thank you very much indeed, Brian. Now make that 15. Thank you very much for listening to you now. I mean, the thing is, so I think I had something like 45 people watching me live watch along yesterday. Big up to you, my guys, for that. And thank you very much indeed. On that, I had 863 viewers on that. So thank you so much for that. So big up the people in the cut. And go back to StreamYard. So, like I said, thanks for that, Brian J. It could have been worse. Mike Dean shouldn't even land another game. I tell you what, he should retire. He should put his feet up and retire. You know, just put his slippers on. Yeah? He's an absolute muppet, this referee. I cannot stand him. Your views will go well up when you are competing for league titles. Steve, I totally agree, man. I tell you what, if you got in the Champions League and I cannot go to the games, or especially away from home, then I'm definitely going to do that as well, 100%. So I'll be doing that. So I'll definitely be doing that. Richard Masters, too busy sucking off the big 6. Well, there's Premier League games, referee in area of the team. Get foreign refs ASAP. That referee, that Australian, he refereed our game against Watford. I thought it was quite decent. I thought it was really decent, by the way. I thought big up to him, man. I thought he officiated well. I thought he was fantastic. More of him, please. Jules, dude. Right, let's go straight to the player ratings. Yeah, like I said earlier on, we give a player a marks out of 10, and that includes the subs, the manager, and also the referee and the fans. When it comes to Mike Dean, then just look away. That's all I'm saying. Just please, please, please look away. And Stu Bud, and I got Steve. Imagine semi-final watch along. Falls a few hours, mate. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. Right, I'm going to start with Martin de Braca. And there was an excellent save done the big Slovakian last night. It was better performance up to date, right? After making brilliant saves. One for Jota. He's from the same person as well, from Salah. And listen, at the end of the day, after he did well, he saved us from absolutely thrashing, yeah? And he had no chance of the goals. And I got Ryan here. He's giving him 6 out of 10. Like I said, guys can join in if you want. If you want to join in so much his rate, allow him to make a decision after that. Foreign referees are a good idea. And since he's came back, off he did pretty well, did that? I mean, apart from that, when he pushed the ball against Norwich, he could have done a wee bit better. But listen, at the end of the day, the goals has been put past him. He had no chance. So I'm not going to blame him at all whatsoever. But he's a very, very able goalkeeper, and he's going to be key for us between now and the end of the season. So for me, I'm going to give him, I'll go with Ryan, I'm going to give him a 6. No, I'll probably give him a 7. I'm probably going to give him a 7 because he has faced decent saves, and Board a 7. And without him, it could have been like 5, 6, and 7 spiral away. But Liverpool didn't really push us to the limit. But listen, I'm going to give him a 7. And on to Javi McCrillo. For me, it was an okay performance. Yeah. The problem is he's so limited, right? I still want to see him make those runs overlapping, put balls across, but he hasn't got the confidence to do that anymore. Yeah. But he did okay also to track back a few managed runs. But other than that, he didn't do a great deal, didn't he? Let's be real. You know what I mean? I'm going to give him, for me, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I mean, for me, he didn't really do much for me. And I'll just go on to a few comments there. Holland got a card to back at 7. I'll give you my email address so you can send us your email address, send a few statties if you can feel us. Cool. And I've got what's going on with Joe Willock. I'll come to him later, actually. What's happened to the player he had on loan? He's just down tools. Yeah, I'll come to him later on, Stu. So I've got a 6-phone Ryan. Andy Taylor for Manchester should not be allowed to referee Manchester teams, which he has been doing. So, yeah, I'm going to give Macreelio. What did I say I was giving? I'll give him a 5, didn't I? Yeah, because he didn't do much for me. Straight down middle for me, 5. I mean, he wasn't poor, but he wasn't good. I'm going to go on to Fabian Schär. Or actually, before I go on to him, I'm going to go on the other side. I'll go to Jamal Lewis. I mean, I can't really give him a rating because he went off very early, sort of thing. So I'm not going to give him a rating, by the way. So come back to the other side. You got Fabian Schär. I'm not going to lie. He's making rash tackles, yeah, and he's liability at times. He did one brilliant clearance early in the first half when he only just got there but put away from a corner. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say about Schär. He's a decent defender, but it's got a mistake in him. Yeah, that's the problem. And he's been badly regressed. Our captains are going to come on to in a minute. So for me, for Fabian Schär, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 because, listen, he did okay, not great. But I'll give him a 5. Our captain, Jamal Lascelles, I think he did okay, actually. I mean, he's better in the air, much better positioning. But listen, he's still lacking confidence as captain, yeah? And he has done a lot of shouting as well last night. And that's the one thing I like about captains. Talking, yeah. For me, it's going to be a surprise to you guys. I'm going to give him a 6. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 because he did okay. It was slightly better from him, better on Sunday, but I'm going to give him a 6 and out of 10. So I'm going to go on to the next one. I'm going to go on to Jacob Murphy. He has some good moments, not some brilliant moments. Yeah, listen, he offers attacking threat. Makes him use of option, yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, he played a lovely ball in for Fias to listen to the penalty appeal, which should have been given after watching it again. But at the end of the day, he works hard and he has contributed. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 for Jacob Murphy. I do like him and he works so hard and he tracks back as well. But I'll give him a 6 out of 10. On to Joe Linton. He's works his socks off again, yeah, and he helps out in defence, and not only that, what we should have done, he should never ever pass up all the Shelby, which actually cost him, cost us a goal, but he did a no-show back pass, which never came off, yeah, and he scored from that as well. And listen, he was one of the better performers on the night. His transformation since Eddie Howe's come in, it's been fantastic, yeah. His work rate is fantastic. I think he did okay. So, guys, what would you give for Joe Linton, guys? And I'll come on to this one. I think Willock at ASM disappointed. I'll come to later with Howard's manager, but doesn't excuse this piss poor playing Willock, and particularly ASM. He has in the last 4 or 5 games. And I got Schär switched off too much for me. Still is quality. Schär 4, first half, 2 second half, and Lascelles 5, Murphy 7. Yeah, he switches off, doesn't he? I say this, John, the referee or title abuse isn't disliked because he's crap. He's disliked because he is a, great crack. Ryan, thank you, man. But listen, I'm going to give Joe Linton, I'm going to give him a good 6, by the way. I'm not going to give him a 7, but I'll give him a good 6. Again, he's working hard, winning tackles, and he's something in the air, and he helps out. But the reason I'll give him a 6 because it was a part of the blame when he gave that ball to Shelby. But I'm going to mark him down, but I'll still give him a 7. So we'll go on to Jonjo Shelby. Listen, he's got a cracking goal early on, and then he gets that ridiculous back pass away, which cost us a goal as well. Listen, he's had a good 15, 20 minutes, and that's about it. Other than that, he was hiding. I'm not going to lie. He's been hiding. Yeah? And he didn't contribute much, apart from that back pass, which cost a second goal. And if he just cuts that out and just plays simple and use the ball when he does and scores so many goals, it'd be fantastic. But for me, I was going to give him a 7, but because of what he's done, I'll give him a 6. 6 out of 10. I could have gone to Isaac Hidden. This is about in midfield, but this is the thing, right? Did he have a head injury or didn't? Because at the end of the day, the referee could have stopped the game, but he didn't, right? But I'm just going to judge him on his overall performance, yeah? He did okay, and he made a final block as well. And one in the, I think it's in the first half, by the way. But other than that, he's done okay. I'll give him a 6. I could go on around Fiesa. I mean, it was one of his best performances, I'm not going to lie. And he worked hard. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he wasn't outstanding, but he could have won us a penalty. And his passing was good. It really was. But I say he did well. I'm going to give Fiesa. It's going to surprise a lot of people of you guys. I'm going to give him. I don't know what you guys are going to think of Ryan Fiesa, so I'll let you decide first before I make my decision. Shelby 5, Shelby 4, that's in Cole. All the talk with head injury, but no mention of the foul on Hidden by Canute, which caused instant. I agree. Now got said about that. Shelby's too slow, lacks ability, a liability on Steve. Shelby 6 for 6. Donations open, by the way. If you want to donate anything, then you're always welcome to. And I got Fiesa. Listen, I'm going to give Fiesa distance. I'm going to give him a 6. Yeah, I think he did okay last night. Yeah, that's the best performance. I want to see more from him, by the way. So I'm definitely going to give him a 6. Now we're going to go on to ASM. Listen, he was good, the bad, and ugly, right? He did. He was involved for the first goal, right? Which is he did well. We did a reverse pass in, and then listen, it's final button great. He should have put us 2-1 up, which is a weak shot straight at Allison. But what he has to do, he has to pass the ball. He has to work as a team, and he has to use the ball right. I can remember in the second half, he did his jiggling act in our own half, and Liverpool they got in. Luckily, it got pulled back. But at the end of the day, he did slightly better. But if he can just work on the final ball, then he'd be absolutely fine. He needs an end product, yeah? And we need him to be fit for all the games. But again, should have been dropped yesterday. A lot of people say he should have done, but he came back and he get back to his best. But he's the most creative player, and he's got to do more of that. He's got to start taking responsibility and also start having shots on goal and making count. And actually pass the ball, Alan. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. On to... Have I done my first 11? Yeah, I did, didn't I? I did. And let's go on to the subs. We're going to Matt Ritchie, and he came on. And he's not a left-back, number 1. And secondly, Liverpool targeted him all game. Yeah? And he was at fault for the first goal because of his poor judgment. Again, he's not a left-back. And Eddie Howe has to understand he's not a left-back. And when Jamal Lewis comes back from his hamstring injury, then he's got to come straight back in. Or he needs to be, we need a left-back straight away. We definitely need a left-back. If we're not going to get a left-back, we can't trust Ritchie. So I'm going to be brutal on Ritchie. I'll give him a 4 out of 10. I can't rate Callum and Joe Willock because they didn't have enough time to give him the standard. I'm going to give him both a 4 out of 10, by the way, because he didn't have much on. On to the referee, Mike Dean. I'll give him a 0 because he failed to stop the game for a head injury from Hayden, and also was denied a penalty where he failed to go to VAR when Wilson got brought down by Trent. Yeah, he got the ball, they took the man out as well. And also he missed that to Kanate's challenge on, I think it's on Hayden. That's a bit naughty as well. So I thought it was poor, very, very poor. I got 3 out of 6. Rules say if there's a slight change of head injury, you stop the match to be safe. Correct. Will you be happy if the game's called off, or do you want to take our chances now? Me personally, it depends what the FA say. We'll see what the FA decides on it, but hopefully it gets called off, by the way. Need Williams face out, that's a 5. ASM needs to start being the team player, that's a 4 out of 10. ASM a 4. I was on the match yesterday, in my opinion, is Ritchie was the reason why we lost. Salah's too good for him every single time. Every time. -10 for Dean. I wrote out James Dean. Got a fantastic voice, by the way. I'm not going to lie. Lewis and Jordan had Salah on locks yesterday. I thought they both played well yesterday until Lewis went off and Jordan. I thought Jordan was brilliant. Head injury. Well, if he had a head injury, then he should have down really and just go from there. But he got up, didn't he? So, yeah, do set the likes on and do subscribe if you do. I've got 28 people watching live, which is fantastic for player ratings. Thank you so much. And I'll go on to the fans. 10 out of 10. Big up to you guys. Went to Anfield. Fantastic. Well done. Brilliant support there. 3,200 went over there yesterday to over there on a neat game. Fantastic. Well done to the Newcastle fans. And Ritchie too slow 3. Ref needs to go in the time. Correct, Steve. See, who do you support, Steve? Yeah, Jules, so you support me. And yeah, it's what it is. And I'll go on to Eddie Howe. As fans does more and more, I went and didn't get back till 3 in the morning. But big up to you, my guy. I mean, listen, fantastic, mate. And thanks for going. And I just think people like you deserves a medal for going to the match yesterday. So big up to you, man. And back to Eddie Howe. You've got the tactics kind of right. But the thing is, though, how do I pull it? Is he didn't choose a striker. He chose his team without a striker, and that's the thing. So I'm gonna give him a 6. Yeah, because we didn't win the game. And Sheffield United, by the way, but my dad's a Newcastle fan. It doesn't matter who, even not a Newcastle fan, you're welcome to come on, my guy. Us fans, there's more. I read that. I fancy Newcastle to get a second win against Man United. One Sunday, jolly 2-1 for Andy. Let's hope that's the case. I should be at the ground. And we're all supporting them through and through, the good and bad times. Good man, good lad, good lad. I've got 30 people watching live, man. And yeah, just keep those numbers driving up. I want that number to go northwards every single time. So what do you think of the play ratings, guys? Do you think I'm right, or do you think I'm being a bit too harsh? Or maybe I'm going to be a bit jealous for 1 or 2 players. You just never know. So, like I said, no press conference action today. But I heard a couple of news going on, and calling Top Scotland, that Matty Longstaff could be recalled from Aberdeen in January. So that'd be interesting. Would you put Matty Longstaff back in? I don't know. I just do not know. But Eddie wants to look at him and just see how it goes. And my son, Mr. Buss, got the train back and got in 10:30 this morning. Lee, my God, man. Wow. We have a late one there. Let's go for we have the players out of position, even at how, and that scares us a little bit. That's some tools. Yeah, you got to play players at the correct position. No one was a 0 out of 10 this time. Just the referee, mate. I gave the ref a 0 out of 10, my guy. 0. A Man City. So, yeah, all it is, right? I mean, if you look at the 3 positives, I've got to go through the 3 positives as well. The 3 positives, we had a go, right? We didn't get slaughtered like most people would have done. We've got 4s and 5s and 6s and 7s, yeah? And Shelby scored a cracking goal, yeah? And our fans were absolutely brilliant. Oh, and this game didn't get sent us relegated, didn't they? Sort of thing, you know what I mean? So we're not going to get relegated last night. Simple as that. But the 3 negatives, first of all, Mike Dean, not being funny, but he's from the rule, right? And he didn't blow up for Hayden's injury. Also denied a penalty, and also missed a tackle on Konate on Hayden. Yeah. And third and not lastly, VAR. Where were they last night? Were they making love to someone? Maybe Bianca Westwood. Yeah. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, Jeff. I think the game should have stopped But they need to bring a new rule. If you need to bring a physio, then player must be off the pitch for 5 minutes to stop cheating. That's very true. Don't know why. I feel a win against City with the fans behind us. It's going to be very difficult to beat this team. They are a fantastic team, Man City. Yeah, mind you, we don't normally get stuffed by them. We lost 4-3 last season. Got beat 2-0 the season before that. We drew 2s each, and then we beat them by 2-1 with a Ritchie penalty, by the way. So this game could go either way. But we're 16-1 on to win that game at home. And Man City's 11-2 on. But I just don't bet. That way players can recuperate from the terrible head injuries, yeah? But then again, should you be carrying on playing though? If you've got a head injury, should you be carrying on playing though? Probably not. When the goal went in, I thought, oh my God, scenes, I snapped part of the chair. Listen, just calm it, dude. Just calm. But listen, can you celebrate? You can celebrate. Did Pepe test for COVID? Yeah, he did. I mean, just waiting for the results, by the way. So the thing is, if he does get, I think he's going to be negative, but if he is positive, then that could be a big problem, yeah? That game should be called off. Do you know what I mean? But I just want what's best for our club. Oh, sorry, I got done ginger as well. I keep hearing that we're getting no several players, John. I can see my prediction true. We have Celtic's former director of football in for this window. Let's hope he's good. Let's hope he's a winner. And this is Eddie House's choice as well. But I've heard rumours as well. They don't want a top guy. They just want a yes man. Do you know what I mean? I can understand. But come on, if you want to be the real team, then you got to get the best director of football ever if you can get it. Do you know what I mean? I just watch Lee Goddard's press conference reaction today, and I tell you what, it's absolutely mint. His channel is just rocketed all the time. Excuse me. He's a world class podcaster. Him. So done for a couple, yeah. Definitely my guy. And after the Liverpool match, taking more positives out of the game than negatives, thought we would have got completely battered and roasted. Listen, Alan, we didn't. That's the most important thing. And secondly, we lived to fight another day. But at the turn of the year, very like 3 points from safety in January, then I could see players coming through. Even John and I, apparently the triple deal's done. That's according to Mogul. Yeah, that was announced last week as well. But let's hope we get the guy because he's a leader. And it's going to cost us something like, was it 20 million quid, something like that, on a 3-year deal. I'd take him all day long. The guy's brilliant. As a proper leader. I still think your guys can stay up from Steve. A quarter break would increase your chance, I reckon. Yeah, I definitely got a chance of staying up. And let's hope we get the players that's going to keep us up. If we are to copy Liverpool, then it's 3 top players this season. Then it's got to be. Big J, gotta go. But big up to you, my guy, and the Stotty crew. Lark, you get yourself away, mate, and enjoy the evening. And come on tomorrow. I've got someone come on my channel tomorrow, and they're going to do the match preview against Man City if the game is on. So check us out for that, my guy. We didn't get battered at all. We played good. But before the game, we was all going to get battered. Would you take Rangers striker? I believe it's Alfredo Morelos. I probably would, but he needs to curb his temper, though. He needs to cut down his temper. He's a finisher, but he needs to step up. He needs to get away from that club because I do not like that club whatsoever. If you guys get Trippier, that sends out a strong message. You mean business, correct? That's from Steve. If you guys, I read that. Sorry. How many out in January do you reckon, John? I tell you what, I want about about 6-7 player suit. Because they're not good enough. But we need to get about 6-7 players coming in. Probably 1 or 2 on loan. And then we definitely need a flat back 4. We definitely need a new defence. 2 defenders, right back, left back. We need a creative midfielder. And we definitely need a winger. And we need a striker. Let's make a statement. Let's go out there and just say, right, you know what? We mean business. And we're going to muscle you out sort of thing. You know what I mean? So say 7 or 8 players coming in, and my first sign is going to be Trippier by the songs of it, I'll go and get Colin Cody, because this guy is a proper defender. I don't care what anyone says who aren't going down. I hope that is the case, my friend. Well, the Premier League FA concussion protocol states the player should be assessed and sub when necessary. Hayden states he was feeling dizzy or 5 minutes after the collision, so he should have come off. That's a good point there. Get out till January. 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 is our future. We can't go 4-4-2. It does not work at all. I think it's Jamaican 4 probably causes head injury, sort of thing. But this is the thing, right? I mean, Liverpool didn't kick it out. You're supposed to play to the whistle, right? Newcastle surrounded the referee to find out what's going on. And then we paid the price for it. So, like I said, the referee should stop the game. It was a head injury no matter what. It's just I don't know anymore. There's just so many rules in this football in Premier League. Even they don't even know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? According to Mail Online, that Pep will be in charge of Man City's trip to Newcastle following a scare on this COVID-19. So Pep will be on the bench on Sunday. So do slap the likes on, subscribe if you're new. I'll go on for another 10 minutes or so, and I'm going to take a wee break. And yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about a little bit of Sunday's game. I mean, Callum Wilson's got to come in. He needs to come in on Sunday. And we've got to play a striker up front. But do you think Eddie Howe will probably play the same formation without centre forward? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely crazy, man. You can't play without a centre forward. You need a centre forward, by the way. But mind you, yeah, don't pick Rory Burns, because this guy is absolutely useless in the Ashes, man. Did you see him today? Got out again early again. Pathetic. We're not going to miss just come home from the Ashes from Australia, because you're not going to win the thing. We're not. Bloody disgraceful, man. Maybe he's the air was thick last night, or that night, and caused his head injury. That's from Steve. I wouldn't be surprised if Premier League stated Dean will ref all the remaining games to make sure we go down. Wouldn't surprise us, mate. We're not surprised at all. Actually, Tarkowski for 10 mil, Lingard on loan, Dele Alli on loan, Vjalovic, new transfer record, Botman 30 mil, and Trippier 20 mil. Right, for me, we need 2 defenders, by the way. Work on defenders, and we need a left back as well, by the way. And it's Liverpool player with a head injury. The referee blows whistle because of Anfield pressure. Yeah. And they're in the top 6. The temporary guy, which is believed to be Nicky Hammond, apparently has to beef and get at least a win back. An athletic ball player and centre defender and a defensive box midfielder as a minimum. They also want a striker and creative CM. We need 2 defenders, mate. Didn't the Liverpool player sub his tour and referee postpone the match? Well, I'll tell you what, though, if they did, they would have cancelled it anyway. They look after the top 6. Yeah, the top 6. The top 6 league. Wow. And referee should have blown the player was cheating. Simple as. And Mountain, we'd love to see your drafted forward. Canucci jumped into your back. Listen, at the end of the day, right? It's gone now. We've lost the game. Nothing you can do about this. And we just got to move on to Sunday's game. That's the thing. So, make it what you will there. But, like I said, I got plenty of YouTube to do during the week as well, because I got a week off from work. Yay! Week off from work, baby. Got a week off before Christmas, so I'm happy with that. So I should be back on the streams, talking about Newcastle general things. Not only that, we're going to discuss the review for live. I'm going to do a review live for the Man City game. So please keep your eyes peeled for that at 2 o'clock on Monday. So I'll definitely be doing that. And then it should be fantastic. So, and lucky Hayden's decided to tell us felt dizzy. We should be thankful for that. Steve, are you on neurosurgeon? John, remember, there's only 2 weeks till the windows open. I can't wait. I just can't wait for the windows to open, because the bottom line is it cannot come around soon enough. And then I got a thought for a minute that was hidden, might have been dead. Listen, it's okay. And even to Ruby, you okay, mate? Hope you're fine. Still celebrating last night after that Liverpool win. But it is what it is. But at least didn't get hammered, sort of thing. So, and oh my god, did Hayden need that? I'm not sure about that one, mate. I'm not sure about that one. So there you go. But one breaking news as well. It's good to see Danielle back on social media after a month out, and tweeted out a day on a DM, and she's absolutely fine, guys. So she's amazing, and it is what it is. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Good for you, my guy. And I'll give a couple more minutes before I wrap up, by the way. And yeah, what else can I say? Back to work tomorrow, and back on the streams tomorrow afternoon. So I can't wait for that. I got didn't someone over the pack of Christian Salah fell over from the draft and clear him a penalty. Good one. Going to that. Was there any news of Lewis's injury today? I haven't heard an out, mate. I haven't heard an out at all whatsoever. So I'll only be soon going to check them out today and see what happens, sort of thing. And then once they know, I should let you guys know about it on a tweet to say if this will be okay. And the fact of the matter is, like, sort of thing, I mean, when you're off, sort of thing, it kind of unbalanced the team a little bit. Because when Ritchie came on, he's useless, by the way. He was poor again. And so I miss what you scored, Willock. Yes, come back to Willock. Thanks for that, man. I just gave him a standard 4. He just didn't get much time, didn't he? But he wasn't that great anyway, let's be real. I thought he was poor again. But he's just playing. He played for us last season. He scored 8 goals. He's only done that because apparently he's playing for an Arsenal contract, and Arteta was having none of it. So he just said, "See you later, mate. You're coming to us." It's what it is. And guys, got to wrap up here. I've done all the player ratings, yeah. And like I said, thanks for joining. And if you do like my video, please slap the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button as well, and also leave the comment section down below. I said do a quick one today, and I've done it. And I'll see you back tomorrow, and hopefully with someone. I'm still working on it, by the way. Try to sign that Conor Gallagher. He'll probably go to Chelsea, mate. I agree. Red didn't turn up last night. This is the thing. He needs to be dropped now. Do you know what I mean? We're just carrying him now. Do you know what I mean? We're carrying him. And we don't want to do that. You can't afford passengers, yeah? And he's one of them at the moment in time. Do you know what I mean? And it just winds us up. He's better than that. He's better than that, man. Just either fix up, Joe, or just take a rest. Do you know what I mean? We're just carrying these. Are you happy up in Newcastle? Do you want to return back to London? Yeah? You just do not sound happy playing for Newcastle at the moment in time. I just don't get it. So I got one to go. Good show, mate. I'll pay for Henrik's full and sweet recovery from his terrible head injury. Thanks for that, mate. Big up to you from Sheffield United fan. But do slap the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to wrap up. And whatever you decide to do, guys, I hope you stay healthy and stay blessed and do not stress and just take things easy. And until then, guys, have a fabulous evening. I'll catch you tomorrow.